If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Robir.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you. Finally. Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs? You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Ah, well, it was a long shot. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Take a look. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
You should see me.
Something's here. I can feel it. I wasn't going to step inside, but my feet are already moving.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizens?
Solitude is as glorious as they said it was. Nothing like Fulcreath, where I grew up.
Riften denies the Emperor. Damn Stormcloak rebels.
What was that?
Power surges through me, raw and dark. This strength is a gift I cannot refuse.
Damn rebels.
Now, I'll listen closer to the whispers I once missed.
Wars, but where to put them is the key.
Need something? I'm waiting. Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps. Generally, posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them are back. Private Morag, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
Exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures. Maybe you need a partner, Just picture it. Two women, the dusty road, strapping men in every tavern, a fortune in gold to be claimed. What do you think you're doing?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me. You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
So it's Wolfskull Cave they're worried about, not Pine Moon. That's a relief. My home stays hidden for now, safe. Maybe this is a sign. I can walk among them, help in small ways, and still protect what matters. Let them worry about the restless dead. I'll handle it, and keep their eyes turned elsewhere.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Take a look.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema. Return me to this realm! As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon with words bound by blood. What? What are you doing, you fools? You cannot bind me to your wills. Summon with words bound by blood. Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolfskull Cave? Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
Take a look. I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position. I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was. And I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Ulfric showed up at the gates of Solitude, requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Toryg to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Toryg, it was already too late. By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Toryg had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Toryg had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Toryg asunder. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
With its own funds, and without hijacking our
Thank
supplies
you.
and soldiers.
It would mean a lot to me.
Let Hafingthar rebuild.
My lady, surely you're not that naive. Such foolishness would only leave us defenseless. The rebels would storm the palace in an afternoon.
The Stormcloaks only rebel because the Empire uses Skyrim.
You and everyone else.
2 ancient powers silenced, Potema's ritual shattered, and Galdur's secrets reclaimed. Their stories end where mine cuts through, like a blade in the dark. Now Dawnstar awaits. That museum, something tells me it's more than dusty relics and dead myths. Whatever lies ahead, I'll face it sharpened, by power, by purpose, and by thirst.